And hello everyone, and welcome to the 8th episode of PK Throw. Today I'm going to be talking about EGLX, a big tournament in Canada that will be happening this weekend with quite a few PGR players, a B-tier tournament. I had a poll posted earlier about whether I should do EGLX or Midwest Mayhem, and as of yesterday when I was deciding between the two, EGLX was B-tier and Midwest Mayhem was not. So, even though now Midwest Mayhem is also B-tier, I have done EGLX as it's the one that I worked on. But before we talk about that, I just want to talk about a few other things. For one, I would like to say how happy I currently am with where I am and going in Smash. I've been getting on stream at the UnderworldGamez Weekly, though I am sad to say that will be UnderworldGamez will be in fact closing for a period of time. I don't know for how long just yet, but we shall see when they will be back. Could be permanent, but that's not what it sounds like, so that is good to hear. Also on those kinds of notes, I've gotten top 8 at my last 3 events I've attended. I've gone 7th at Let's Go number 118. I got 5th at the Elm City Bi-Weekly, and then 5th again at UnderworldGamez 119. And I'm really happy with where I'm going with my Ness play. I'm also working on making my Sonic better too for some of Ness's bad matchups, such as Rosalina and Luma. And besides that, an announcement that I'd like to make that if anybody's seen my Twitter, they would know that I will be attending Collision XV in Parsippany, New Jersey at the end of this month, currently a C-tier event with players such as DeBuzz and Nairo in attendance. I would highly recommend that anyone who can should go attend this event, as it has some great names there, and I would say sign up as soon as you know you can go, because the max for the event will be at 256 people, but I am very excited to go out there. I'm going to be going with Scott, Glare, and Osmond, so a couple of Connecticut PR players, so it's going to be really fun to spend that Saturday there, and then come back to Connecticut so I can spend Easter with my girlfriend, which will be nice. So, I'm going to get right into the predictions here. I'm starting with looking just at pools. We can see that I don't have many upsets scheduled for the beginning of this pool. I think it's a 156 person, 170 person bracket, so it's not a huge event by any means. It just consists of a lot of PGR players. Some serious upsets that I have in this one is switching Black Twins and Supergirl Kells. I expect Black Twins to take the set over Supergirl Kells. In the past, Black Twins has beat her, and I really like Cloud in the Cloud Sonic matchup. I know Supergirl Kells has a Kirby that she used in the past against Black Twins that did decently, but I really feel like that Black Twins will be able to take this set more substantially. Another upset I have is Slayonetta over Poke, Slayonetta being the Bayonetta player, and Poke being a Luigi player. In the A2 pool, I have SDX, the Mewtwo player from Canada, over False, a well-known player who streams a lot with K-Taro. False sometimes comes out and has really good events, but False also is not very involved in the Smash 4 scene, so it's always kind of hard to determine how he's going to do. So I'm going to give it to SDX as a player who plays a bit more often. And the other upset I have in pools would be Venom over Mewtwo King. I really like Venom as a Ryu player, and Mewtwo King had a very good showing at a recent event. At a couple of recent events, he did very well against Fatality lately, and I really like, I think it was at Frostbite was where Mewtwo King had that Game 5 set against Fatality, and I'm very, though Mewtwo King has seemed to be a good Smash 4 player, as he's always been, even without his popular showings, I think Venom's going to take this. So, looking at top 32, I'm going to talk mostly about winner side and PR matches. I have Tweak beating Black Twins. I have Samsora beating MVD. I have Mr. R beating K9. Ally beating Anti. I have Mistake beating Venom. Esam versus beating Fatality. I have Larry Lur beating SDX. And I have Wadi beating Lima. Looking at those loser side of the PGR matches, I have Lima beating Supergirl Kells. I have Fatality beating Food. I have Anti beating Mewtwo King. I have K9 beating Infinity. I have an MVD beating JW. Going into the top 16, I have Tweak beating Samsora. I have Mr. R beating Ally. I have Esam, the Bayonetta Slayer, beating Mistake. And I have Larry Lur beating Wadi. On losers, I have Lima beating SDX. I have Fatality beating Thunder, the Ryu player from Ontario. I have Anti beating K9, and I have MVD beating Black Twins. Following that, Ally versus Lima, I'm going to give that to Ally. For Samsora versus Fatality, a very back and forth type of match. Comic-Con, Samsora 6-0'd Fatality in Grand Finals. And then at King of the Springs 3 recently, Fatality 3-0'd Samsora. So considering that Fatality result was a bit more recent, I'm going to say Fatality takes that. For Wadi versus Anti, I'm going to say Wadi wins. And for Mistake versus MVD, I'm going to give it to Mistake. Making top 8, Tweak versus Mr. R, and Esam versus Larry Lur. And on loser's side, Ally and Fatality versus Wadi and Mistake. So I have Tweak beating Mr. R in winner semis, as well as Larry Lur beating Esam in winner semis. On losers, this is Fatality has been having a very good season thus far, and I expect these results to continue here, as I expect Fatality to upset Ally in his home country of Canada and take that set. And I have Mistake beating Wadi, making it Esam versus Fatality yet again. In this scenario, I'm going to say Fatality is able to adapt to the matchup some by either getting some tips from some other players from what they saw and so forth like that, and take over Esam in this second match. While I also have Mr. R vs. Mistake, where I have Mistake winning. Then we come to Fatality vs. Mistake, a rematch from Frostbite, which I will have Mistake winning again, due to the handedly victory that Mistake had against Fatality at Frostbite winner semis. And in winners finals, I have Tweak beating Larry Lur, and Larry Lur going to losers to play Mistake. I have Larry Lur beating Mistake to go to winner side to play Tweak again, and I have Tweak taking it over Larry Lur. So final results being Tweak in first, Larry Lur in second, Mistake in third, Fatality fourth, Mr. R and Esam at fifth, Ally and Wadi at 7th, Lima, Samsora, Anti, and MVD at 9th, XDX, Thunder, K9's Bruce, and Black Twins at 13th, Supergirl, Kells, Spencer, Food, Venom, Mewtwo King, Infinity, JW, and iModders at 17th, and BB, Let's Tickle, Smock, Z, Slayonetta, V115, False, and Blank at 25th. Besides that, we are gonna have the big Nintendo Direct at 5 o'clock, which I'm excited to watch, hoping for some Smash 5 announcements. On the Smash 5 subject, I would just like to say I would 100% take Smash 5 over a Smash 4 Deluxe, as I feel that, not for the sake of Nintendo, but for the sake of the competitive scene, I feel Smash 5 would be a better adaptation rather than having a fight of Smash 4 between whether they use the Switch or the Wii U version. Though, regardless, if there's a Smash announcement, I'm definitely going to get a Nintendo Switch in my hands. So, yeah, I think that is about it. I will be watching Nintendo Direct with everyone else. I won't be streaming that event, but I think Alpharad is, and I think Nairo will also be streaming. So make sure to check into one of those channels to watch that stream, and have a good day.